I'll do a lot more
How are you
exploring
enjoying
later.
your time at the academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Don't you try and battle me up, Rhea. I know you're up to some schemes.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Claude.
I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Claude.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So which one of you is going to be my rival? Because one of you is going to pick the house that it has the type advantage against me, and I don't like that. Obviously. Claude time.
So
Claude,
you have
at least for my
chosen
first
the
playthrough.
golden deer
I will
led
play the
by
other 2
Claude,
at some
correct?
point. Yes, Claude time.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
I'm gonna min-max the shit out of them.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Yeah, thanks for those.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Oh, so it's his little sister. That's what he said by Miss.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the
Oh,
academy.
so Tet's not happy I met you. Shenanigans, we are playing through Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It just came out literally an hour ago.
Oh my, a new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
Seems nice.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
It looks like
Let
a
us
soft serve
focus on
machine.
the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Given real swords, or do we just beat the shit out? That will change my story.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Ignat's Kane went down from best boy to semi-best boy. How dare you?
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right?
Correct.
I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I do mind, Claude. Instant detention. How dare you? And there's a semi-ridiculous Tavern Brawl release this week. I'll have to check that out then.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
Are we? He looks... Violet looks far older.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment, becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I will knock you out in your sleep. Don't even try me, Ralph.
I doubt that.
Raphael,
Apparently our new
I'm gonna
professor
call him
was
Ralph.
personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
Holy sauce.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Gerald, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary.
He's not that well known, you're exaggerating a bit.
Huh. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor. Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia.
That's fair.
Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
You didn't miss too much. We just chose our house.
Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh, so.
And Marion was just in a position I've been in way too many times where she wasn't at all listening, and someone asked for your opinion on something, you go, yeah, I can see the pros and cons of it. That's the only answer you can give. Because you don't know what did they ask if you wanted a sandwich, or did they ask if you wanted to take over the world? Like, there's choices that you don't have really the answers to.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
I play only Tetris, so there are no tactics whatsoever. I'm going to throw you all
Should
at them
we have a
until
welcome party or
the
something
board
first?
goes down.
I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Not for either,
Tea?
honestly.
You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Raphael, my man. Ooh, that's a loaded sentence.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears.
All right,
Please
Lawrence,
quiet
calm down.
yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified.
You're literally a collection of unified states. What do you mean?
You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
That actually reminds me, I don't know how much time we get for the time skip. So that actually is going to make a huge change on my strategies. I'm hoping we get enough time. I have no idea. They're probably going to tell me as soon as I get a map or a calendar. Monastery, perfect. 1,000 gold for funding for this month's activities. Ooh, baby. And this is only 24th. Hold on. 26th of...
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Don't believe you. Handlebar?
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take
Checking your midichlorians. Fuck. I'm sorry, that really took me off guard.
Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic,
He is Golden Prince, yeah.
one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
My god, it really is midichlorians. I am power.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic,
Force.
display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
Like, persuasion.
Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
A gentleman Qui-Gon. You have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter.
Alright, look into it.
As I said, crests are passed
Let me
down
give you my blood,
through
then.
the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
Alright.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just have. That is how a crest usually presents itself.
I have crest
after
whitening
all.
strips, apparently. Do you care to find out there's no lead? Sure.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
Let me give
Now,
you my blood.
Please go ahead and hold out your arm.
He just
over this
fucking...
device.
The device is just a knife, he just fucking stabs me. Oh, god.
What is this?
It's a crest.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
No, it's a different flavor.
To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. pardon my unrestrained
Jubilation.
I have much to consider.
Love that
You
word.
may leave now.
Okay, I'll leave.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Amanda's just like, yes, I get more grant money.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but
All right, I'm just gonna let him be. He's gonna do his thing. Grape flavor is the worst. Okay, so it uses a real it starts you off during your real life calendar.
With each
Basis.
moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Okay.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place then. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Like a good professor, which I won't do. Alright. So, hold on. The Monastery's schedule features different days and different events. Each week will have one day off where you choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be Explore. And then you can do other things like Seminar, Battle, Rest, Marketplace, Certifications, and Skip. Huh. And select calendars with direct. Alright, cool. I guess we're exploring, but I want to actually take a look at the calendar. Oh, it's Fernand's birthday. Nice. House Rivalry Battle. So we got 3 days. Because it's the end of the month. The Adrestian Empire Founding Day happened. Missed Hebert's birthday. And, Rescue at Dawn. What is that? And it is, first day off. Share a meal, gardening, fishing. Oh, it's fourth. What am I talking about that uses the game calendar? Not sure. Alright, so I guess we're exploring, because there's not much else we can do. I just dropped my phone. Alright. 4. This is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice. Yeah, it's Sothis, the one that's inside your head. Totally nothing weird about that. Don't worry about it. Board. We got, oh, it's a bunch of little quests we got. Weekly announcements. Greetings all, please assist me in catching guests. We get to catch fish. Oh. Yo, we get a ton of fish for doing that. An insect larva for some reason. I think some dude just wanted to get rid of that. Alright. We gotta do fishing. We gotta grow some vegetables. Alright. Get a ton of vegetables and we share a bite. And so we share, in sharing a meal, ladies preferred. Oh damn, Sylvain. Dew and Flane. Alright. And I'm assuming that when you do quests that are related to those people, they get happier with you. I want to get Sylvain, so I want to do this first. He's gonna hate that I'm a male and I'm sharing dinner with him, but you know what? Whatever. Don't worry about it.
So, these are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth.
Oh, so there is a class divide. Interesting.
As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here.
You just explained you did.
But the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
sounds like-
it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Let me know when you are hungry. I
Okay.
will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Right, grow some plants at the greenhouse. Take his seeds and ask the greenhouse keeper to how to grow crops. Cool. There's a dish I'd like to make, but it needs certain seeds. All right, cool. Yo, I got his seed.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at— Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
All right, there we go. Hey, there's our people over here.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses.
Gonna beat the hell out of them.
The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win.
Yep.
To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
Actually, yes.
Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds.
Oh.
As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The
Interesting.
bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month. Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
Ain't that the truth? You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available when you have activity points. All right. When you're done finished exploring, take your time for that week.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
Cool. Professor level determines your maximum available activity points, raised it by reading books, taking part in activities, interacting. So I want to max that probably first, or get as high as possible. Then I have more to max out for my students. Cool.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you?
No, I do mind.
As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle.
You're gonna
I'll just
beat someone
cheer
with an
everyone
axe.
on instead.
Nope. Still 0 out of 10. Can't pet the cat. Hello, Leonie.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice.
You've told
I can
me.
beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Okay. Hey, let's see if Bernadetta screams at me again.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Aw, I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to.
Aw.
Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Dad, I'm sorry. Rip. Hello, Sylvain.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
He's a player. Give me your
Professor,
request.
I've got a small favor to ask.
I have to eat in that filthy dining hall. I prefer to invite a cute Gerald. Beforehand, I'd figure their favorite foods so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. Haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Try sharing a meal with others in the staff, treating someone to their favorite meal. Talk to the dining staff for more details. Okay. Actually, how many points do I have? I got 1. So I'm not sure if it's a case where I can only do 1 of the abilities at once. Hey, it's the owl from Heroes. Hello, Fee. Alright, so gotta talk to you, right? Fishing is not unlocked yet. I've missed something. Oh, look at that cat. Yes. Linhart, my other good boy.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too.
Yeah.
Still want to get out of this mode. Let me out. Oh, yeah. Hello? Talk to you?
I'm a little busy.
We just talk for a little?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Alright, I'm sorry, kid. You now have trapped me. Alright, cool.
Anyway.
Hello, greenhouse keeper. Would you like to do some gardening? Yes, I do. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. Oh, that's nice. Use the plant to decide what seed to use. More seeds mean bigger harvest. More compatible seeds will be the higher quality. Huh. Cultivate command. Pay the guest to look after your crops. Cool. So we gotta plant Dedu Seed. Check back next monastery.
My
Alright,
thanks.
Cool. Got some more seeds from that. Means I will. But
I'm busy. Do you want something?
uh,
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
he likes fighting, so I know how to get to his heart.
Ugh,
Hey Ralph.
I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a character from Shaolin Showdown, which is a really solid show that just didn't get the attention it really needed. My audio's up. Okay, it's fine now. What's today's special? Today's special is yogurt and cream. We probably want to eat it with someone in our group. So let's say hello to Lecitia. And Marine likes it also. Yeah, we'll eat with those two. This is considered our one action, I think.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away. I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Aw. Hey, see, they're motivated. Good. Good stuff. Hey, Professor level up. Awesome. For E+. More funds for activities and this stuff. I'm not finished yet,
Nice.
so...
I knew I could count on you.
We got that quest done for him, which is good, because we want him to like us. The quest
Hello
points.
there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Okay. Where can I visit
My
you then?
brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things.
What do you mean?
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Alright, what's your
Might
quest?
you help me with a favor?
I thought there was like an area she'd be at. Catch a fish for a ceremony, bring it to flaying. Head to the fishing pond where the bait she gave you. Speak to the fisherman, try it fishing. Hopefully this doesn't take an activity point. I don't think it really matters because you're not a student, so... Hello, fisherman. You want to fish? Yes! Fish time. I did not pay attention to the... Oh! What am I doing? I think it's in the purple? I believe I'm supposed to be hitting the purple. I totally should have read that before I did it. 0 gold. Well, rip. I didn't... That fish wasn't worth anything. Did I do the quest correctly? Catch a fish to the ceremony and bring it. Okay, so now I have to bring the fish to her. Hey, lady. I got you your fish.
You have helped me so much.
You helped me so much. I got a fish. It's worth 0 gold, and you gave me a ton of fish for it. Good stuff.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
Nope.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep.
Yo, that's
so
a
I could spend
mood.
all my hours there.
Yo, that's a mood.
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Her skill seems broken to me, so I'm super excited to use her as a unit.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well.
All right.
I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
I put a lot of pressure on that.
The
Hey,
church has
Dad.
changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet?
So that means that we're younger than 20.
My influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Aw, that's nice. He does remember her. Hey, Lily Sauce.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago.
I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
All right.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're
Correct.
not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Gonna slowly back away.
Apparently, there is to be a mock
I've
battle
heard, yes.
between the houses. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches. Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of...
I'll give him some of my blood.
What the? Professor, I
Oh,
hear
this is
you
Thomas.
are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
He seems like a nice guy.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
No, you ain't.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Nope. I'm gonna beat you up. This is Yuritsa. Who are you?
I care nothing of friendship.
What in the Batman hell is this?
If you have no business here, leave. I care not. If you have.
Can I just bother him enough? No, it doesn't do anything. Shame. Hello.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black
I want
Eagle
you and
House.
your skill. You have an
I
insane
knew that
skill.
before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Wow. All right. Then you do far better in my house. I'm gonna say hello to you.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital.
Why do you sound like? Oh God, I'm forgetting Sailor Moon.
That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
All goals. All right, cool. Moving on. Talk to Nick.
The Blue
Oh, this is
Lion
Ingrid.
House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore
Lug.
brilliantly blue garments.
What a
His
name!
chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends.
Yo, I'm naming my character for the Blue Lions playthrough as Lug.
The library holds. If you find time, you should read them.
Yo, I can't stop thinking about Lug. What a name.
Have you memorized everyone's
Yeah.
names yet?
Nope.
I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to learning from you.
All right, you're getting back up
Have
to
you
best boy.
memorized
No,
everyone's
I've already
name?
talked to you. Goodbye. Go away.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name,
Yo,
Professor?
my man has the most just unique and awful haircut of all
Golden
time.
deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All 3 of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Don't. But thank you for telling me anyway. Does this mean that the day is getting shorter? It is! Yes, there is dynamic change in the light. Nice. Marianne's down here.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Aw. She doesn't like people very much. I believe that is it for today. Did you just anime gasp at me? Stop that. And let's finish exploring. Bumper? Yeah, I think that's everything. I believe I've talked to absolutely everyone. What? It went by 3 days? Excuse me? I thought I had all 3 days to prepare students. Oh,
Much appreciated.
I'll buy him flowers, why not? Excuse me? Yeah, I guess we just going straight into the mission. Rivalry of the houses, alright. A young promising mercer, you're now a news professor. I thought I had 3 days to train people. Apparently I didn't, and that's terrifying.